doesn't matter whether he's a zombie or not.
Good morning. So, anyway... Hey! His... Ryuji again. So it really was from this guy. Tell him. We need the name of the... So he threatened you? Sakura? In any case, we should let everyone know.
We're gonna get reported if we don't do this?
Taba Sakura? Wasn't Sakura... It's Boss's last name!
Does he have any family?
Does he?
For reals? How laid back are you? Wouldn't you normally be introduced at least? I mean, you are living at his place.
Well, his situation does make...
Calling card was delivered to Boss's house. It'd be more natural to assume this is all related. One of the reasons for that is because Alibaba mentioned nothing about which food. Perhaps he thinks that the name alone is enough.
That makes sense.
I believe it's adequate for us to think that this is the doing of someone close by.
I see.
I don't know how Alibaba got a hold of his smartphone. However, since he's ordering us through chat, I do feel as though he's taunting us.
You mean this might just be a prank?
I mean, look at his demands. Pay me if you don't want me to leak who you really are. That I'd understand. But he's telling us to steal someone's heart without explaining why.
So we're being tested.
Regardless, I think we should ask Boss about Futaba Sakura once.
That's probably for the best. There's nothing else we can do at the moment, and Chief might have an idea on what this is about, too.
I'll check the school's roster just in case.
We must make sure Boss doesn't figure out who we are. We'll have to go about this cautiously.
Why do you know about that? It's got nothing to do with you. I'm going home. Make sure you lock up the place.
Looks like it's a hit. Wow! Oh! Oh!
Yo. Tomorrow's the end of the first semester, but
If you don't take care of this lame shit, you can kiss your...
Oh yeah, about this Futaba, if she's related to Boss, think people living nearby would know about?
That's some keen intuition coming from you, Ryuji.
I never want to think about... Anyway, asking around in your neighborhood, and again, I doubt it'll be that easy. It never is.
So, up until the chief buys a lot of food. Far more than enough for one person living alone. Let's check out all the shops where you can buy food. This place is close to LeBlanc's.
Hey, Futaba? I haven't heard anything. Come again.
I think our only option now is to go home and ask...
You read the letter, did you not?
So you're the one who tipped him off about Futaba. You really shouldn't have done that. I have no intention of talking to you about Wakaba.
Tipped off? What are you talking about? Back to the matter at hand. Your parental authority will have to be suspended. I take it you're okay with that outcome?
What?
Considering the state of your daughter and your family overall, there are no points in your favor. Would you like to take this to domestic court? Our chances of victory are roughly 99. With these suspicions of abuse, there's no way you could avoid having your custody
You're going that far? I told you I don't know a damn thing about it!
We're extremely serious, as long as there's a possibility that cognitive science can be linked to psychotic breakdowns.
Fine.
Thank you. I will contact you at a later date.
I doubt you'll find anything you want to hear, though.
That's fine. It will be up to us to decide whether the information you give us is useful or not. Next time I come here, it will just be for a nice cup of coffee.
And stay out! That woman is real good at pissing people off. This doesn't involve... That's enough. Just behave yourself and keep going to school if you don't want me to throw... You got that? Lock the store up.
Well, that basically confirms Futaba exists, at least. More so, Our conjecture that Alibaba is connected to LeBlanc seems to have a pretty solid foundation. Oh, and didn't they mention cognitive? I wonder what the chief's hiding. We can't really press him on the subject, though, especially after... Nice.
I have something.
Hey! For real?
A woman was threatening Boss?
Yeah. She was going on about domestic abuse and taking the case to court and stuff.
What's up?
It's not... So to summarize what you told us, Futaba is Boss's daughter. I don't know him very well. Is he really the kind of person...
It's difficult to say.
Is it Alibaba?
What a selfish person.
Well, he does have information.
Anyways, this Futaba he's talking about have a palace? If try mess...
What are we supposed to do? We'd be able to figure out Alibaba's identity if we could just meet with him. Try asking him if there's any way we... He can't go... Huh? This doesn't make it... Not only can Alibaba not go out, but he won't let us meet...
Well, it's none of our business now.
But what do we do about Medjed? We won't be able to get Alibaba to help us with them now.
Maybe they were just pranking us. They made that huge declaration, but they ain't done nothing since. I bet we got them freaked out.
You mean they backed out because they're afraid we'll change their hearts?
Yep, and now it'd just make them look lame if they came out.
But...
I guess with Alibaba and Medjed out of the picture, can we just say this case is closed?
You do have a point. I guess it is safe for us to relax a little.
Oh yeah, remember Kanashiro's treasure? Prepare to have your minds blown. We got 150,000 yen out of it.
That's awesome!
Yeah! Let's make up. Gotta go eat something fitting for the Phantom Thieves' worldwide debut. Ooh, how about sushi? I can...
The best method is to fill yourself on ginger before beginning to eat sushi.
You don't need to do that this time.
I'm all for sushi. Nope.
All right.
Nice. Hey. Hey.
What else should I be? Please don't take off my mask, revealing dawn.
Whoa.
You seem quite busy, Sai-san. I take it you're stuck in the middle of everything?
The Phantom Thieves made a mockery of us when they brought down Kaneshiro. And to make matters worse, Mejid, who has been dormant for some time now, just declared war. How much more can they screw us over?
Stress is bad for the skin, you know.
Did you come all this way simply to be sarcastic?
How about you listen to my deductions for a change of pace? You may think it absurd, but don't you think the case you're pursuing and the actions of the Phantom Thieves overlap some?
What are you basing this off?
The one point of commonality across all cases.
I've suspected that myself, but those suspicions are unfounded.
I told you at the beginning that this was only a deduction. These just Phantom Thieves are riling up the public. However, their true goal is terrorist action by way of psychotic breakdowns.
There's nothing at the moment that falsifies that. Have you mentioned this to the police?
I'd never tell them such thing. The only value they have to me is in their mobility and organizational.
It seems having you lend me a hand has paid off.
I'm glad to hear that. Did you learn anything from the guardian of that mental shutdown victim's daughter?
Nothing at all.
I see. Now, what should my next action be for our victory?
Handle the Phantom Thieves, without remorse. Use any means necessary to win. That...
Very well.
This seems to be fun for you.
No, not at all. Well then, to our victory.
Okay.
All right.
Man, the flounder is out of this world. That texture.
I don't see any prices listed here.
It's called market price. Don't worry about it, we got the cash.
So good! Hey, is Is the fatty tuna ready yet?
Hold your horses.
By the way, is Boss really the kind of person?
That again?
I can't get it off my mind. What kind of person is he? Do you truly...
If it's really true about the abuse, he'd be a no-good jerk.
Maybe the chief is the one who needs a change of heart.
Hold on a sec. I actually got curious after our conversation.
Sounds to me like there was...
Right. Anything beyond this is his family's problem.
Wait, you think Alibaba could be Boss's ex-wife? He must have cheated on her, and that's what Futaba...
Doubtful.
Your imagination has run rampant.
How foolish. Still, this is delicious. I've never experienced anything quite like it before.
Man, and it's all thanks to us being the Phantom Thieves. Crap.
Fantastic! This sushi is delicious!
Yeah! The fish is so...
Everywhere we go, we hear about these phantom thieves.
What rubbish.
Think about where we are, Ryuji.
Sorry, it just kind of slipped.
My apologies for bringing up Boss again. We should just enjoy the food.
Nijima-san, what are you doing here?
Akechi-kun.
Akechi? You're the ones from the TV station. Could it be that you're friends of Nijima-san?
Do you know this guy?
It's nice to meet you. My name is Akechi. Glad to make your acquaintance, Yusuke Kitagawa.
How do you know my name?
Well, because I'm a psychic, of course. I'm only joking. In truth, I'm a rookie detective. I have actually just recently joined the investigation team looking into the... Did you see that Mejed has declared war on them?
War?
Their website was updated just a moment ago.
For real? English again.
Wait, what?
What's it say?
Huh. Why do you seem so...
Oh,
She's, a huge fan of the Phantom Thieves. A total nutjob for him.
I don't know how wise it is to be a fan of groups...
What is with these comments?
My apologies. I didn't mean to butt into your conversation, but I must say, Prosecutor Nijima's sister, an ex-pupil of Madarame, and a few Shujin Academy students. It seems you're all connected to the Phantom Thieves. Perhaps you have better intel than I do. Ah, yes. Regarding this whole Mejed commotion... Unsurprising. I suppose...
Sorry to disappoint, but we're just normal high school kids. If anything, we want to hear what you gotta say, Mr. Detective.
My profiling of the Phantom Thieves has led me to believe that they have a relative amount of free time after school and a hideout to slip away. Furthermore, considering Kamoshida was their first target, it seems they began activity around April. In a way, all I've just said about the Phantom Thieves...
What? You gonna report us?
I didn't say I was being suspicious of you. I wasn't anticipating that response. You always find a way to rise above my expectations. You really are an intriguing one. I lack your calm mannerisms, but don't you think my deduction is an interesting? I bet we'd make a great team if we worked together.
What? The hell are you saying?
Well, this has been a valuable point of reference for me. I hope to see you all again.
what was that?
Do you think he's ascertained our true identities?
Nah, couldn't be. Right?
I'd like to say that it's simply us overthinking this, but we shouldn't forget that Alibaba was able to discover who we...
true, but it's not as though he had tangible evidence to prove that discovery. Just keep acting.
More importantly, things are getting serious with Medjed.
Oh yeah, what did they write?
Here, I'll read it. We are disappointed in the people of Japan and their belief in the Phantom Thieves' false justice. Hence, we shall proceed with our plan to cleanse Japan. This process will, as a result, the Japanese economy shall suffer devastating damages.
For real?
Keep going.
However, we are magnanimous. We will give as proof of this repentance, we will attack if these demands remain unmet. We are Medjed, we are unseen. That's what it says.
In other words, if we don't unmask ourselves, it seems they are quite the attention.
What are we gonna do about...
Only we could get in contact with Ollie.
Our only clues are boss and... Anyways, it's too damn hot out here. Why don't we go to We went through all sorts of options on our way here, but... looks like we got no choice but to ask for Alibaba's help.
Question is, how do we get in touch with him?
He cut off all contact with us after that misunderstanding. Then again, if we manage to steal Futaba's heart, he may attempt to reach out to us once more.
But we don't have any clues on what her keywords are.
Damn it, Alibaba! Where the hell are you?
Actually, he may be closer than we think.
Huh?
Hypothetically speaking, even how would Alibaba know that the deed has been done? Would he truly be able to discern that just from cell phone messages?
You mean he'd have to meet her in person?
Alibaba was able to deliver the calling card here. On top of that, however, according to the circumstances he put forth, he's unable to meet with us. This leads me to believe that it would be bad for him if we were to see the two of them together. It seems to me Alibaba may in fact be Futaba herself.
For real?
So she's asking that we steal her?
Maybe she wants us to save her from the scars of her abuse.
I'd like to meet with Boss. He lives near...
I agree. It's real late, though.
We'll say this takeout sushi is... But my fatty tuna!
No complaining.
Let's all go together. Boss may get the wrong idea if he and I show up alone. Nobody's answering. But the lights are on.
Think she's napping?
Even Boss would have woken up with how many times we've rung.
I would think Futaba would have answered by now if she...
Ah, the gate is unlocked.
Dude, you can't go opening other people's...
But look, the door seems to be slightly open as... I wonder why. Whoa. Do you think...
I don't know.
My
Hello?
He's not out, is he? The door ahead is open.
I hope he didn't pass out or something. I mean, Boss is kind of old.
I'm a bit worried. Should we go in?
Please
Scream? How should I know?
Did you hear that?
Let's get out of here, please.
What are you freaking...
I'm... Could it be Alibaba? I mean, Futaba?
Sorry, can I hold your hand?
I can sense someone's presence.
Who is it? Who's there?
You're a hacker, right? I'm sorry, please.
Are you okay, Futaba?
Crap, he's home!
Who the hell are you? You hear me?
I'm so sorry, sis.
You? What are you doing in my house? You're...
Oh, good.
Nijima-san. Wait, are you two dating?
We're...
Friends nowadays get that close to each other?
That's not it. This...
You kids are here too?
We brought you some sushi, but nobody answered when we rang the bell. The door was unlocked. We could hear the TV, though, so we got worried you might have passed out.
The door was unlocked?
Yes. Excuse me.
Huh?
There's some...
Yeah, my daughter.
Could she be
You told Nijima-san too?
Is there... I think we may have frightened her earlier.
Well...
Is she sick?
No, I don't want you all getting the wrong... I shouldn't... Let's talk at my shop. She'll hear us if we stay here. Now, Futaba's mother and I knew each other long before Futaba was born. Her mother was a bit of a weird one, but we got... She was sharp-witted, somewhat stern, a little... So she truly was a great woman.
I see.
When something piqued her interest, that'd be all she focused on. She always worked deep into the night. I thought that'd change after her kid was born. Even with that,
Working and watching over a child at the...
I guess raising Futaba alone turned out to be tough. There wasn't a father.
Do you mean...
Well, there probably was one. I didn't know him, though. She was single when she gave birth to Futaba, and single when they were an ordinary, loving family. But one day... Yes, she committed suicide.
Suicide?
Threw herself into the street, right in front of Futaba's eyes.
Shocking doesn't begin.
It's gotta be devastating.
So... Well, a lot happened after that, but I ended up taking custody of Futaba. First, she was so depressed.
Was that because she couldn't get over her mother's suicide?
I kept talking to her, though, and she started opening up to me. That's when I found Futaba blames herself for her mother's death.
What?
That part she's never told me. I wanted to know what led her to believing that. But then, a few months ago, she started getting real scared. Even she'd say things like, I hear voices, and Mom...
Visual and auditory hallucinations. Have you taken Futaba to a doctor?
I wanted to, but she refused. Even when I had a doctor come, since then, she won't take a single step outside the house, or even try to...
What about you?
She doesn't even let me come in her room.
That's pretty harsh.
Futaba is, well, a unique girl. She's so quick-minded that conversations with her it seems like she's always coming to conclusions in her head. There's a lot I don't get about her. So, yeah, her situation is why I couldn't let you in my house. What Futaba needs is a safe place where nobody will threaten her. That's why I won't do anything she doesn't want. And again, I know that's no way for her. It's all I can do. I don't know. She just asks me for things that she wants. Like, well, so can you just... I'm gonna head back then. You all had better head home soon, too.
I feel awful for prying into his person.
No way in hell.
The reason why Futaba wants her heart stolen must be related to what happened to her mother.
So she'd like to discard her feelings of pain, but can't do anything about it herself.
Will changing her heart really help her, though?
If we can help her, we may be able to stand up to Medjed.
Hold on a sec. Do we even know if she has a palace? Let's check. The Futaba Sakura that lives at Sojiro...
Candidate found.
What the...
She's got one.
So someone can have a palace even if they're... Hey, Morgana. Where's Morgana?
I haven't seen him for some...
So, ever since we went inside Boss's house?
Somewhere around there. He'll be fine, though. The trains are gonna be shutting down for the night soon, so we should probably...
We have to...
Oh, right.
An assembly?
Shujin has been garnering a lot of attention ever since... So, they need to remind us not to say arbitrary stuff online.
We gotta meet up for every goddamn...
I mean, it is our fault.
Anyway, let's contact each other afterward.
No way in hell he's abusing her.
The reason why Futaba wants her heart stolen must be related to what happened to her mother.
So she'd like to discard her feelings of pain, but can't do anything about it herself.
Will changing her heart really help her, though?
If we can help her, we may be able to stand up...
Hold on a sec. Let's check. The Futaba Sakura...
What the...
She's got one.
So someone can have a Hey, Morgan...
Were you just going to go to sleep without even wondering where I was? I take it the chief told you about Futaba, and then you guys... underestimate. I was checking out the chief's house. I didn't think our Alibaba would be... Well, she's probably about the same age as you. At least her voice was pretty young sounding. At the very least, she completely overheard your conversation with the chief. And she can hack into our chats, too. Even if she can't take Medjed down directly, she might have some kind of lead on them. In any case, we'll need to rely on Futaba. Let's meet up again tomorrow. How about we do it in here? Anyway.
Futaba Sakura? She had one of these palaces? Hold on. While Medjed was targeting you, you chose to deal with someone completely unrelated to them? That should be obvious. I mean, what you said about the Sakura family generally falls in line with our investigation. It appears you aren't feeding us a false testimony. If you're lucid enough for jabs, it's still unclear to us as to how the Phantom Thieves dealt with Medjed since their identity is unknown. If you tell me something coherent, I may be a little...
All right.
Still, to think the Phantom Thieves would have their hideout in the home of Wakaba Ishiki's daughter. What a coincidence. Regardless, we don't have time to waste. Continue with your story.
Seriously?
I can't.
That assembly had me...
Huh?
I'm doing laundry, so these are the only clothes I have.
You really should buy a couple.
Come now, we didn't gather here to make small talk, now did we? Let's get to Alibaba's case.
Well then, I'll start. It looks like Futaba was listening in on LeBlanc.
But why would she want to listen in on the cafe?
I have no idea.
It's just like Boss said. She's a tough...
In any case, her hacking skills will be absolutely necessary if going by what she has told us.
We'll have to trust in her.
Anyway, we found out that Futaba has a palace.
That doesn't matter. A palace is the materialization of distorted cognitions brought about by strong desires. It just so happens that a lot of warped people turn out evil.
She's so young, though. Pain she's gone...
Maybe that has something to do with why she calls herself Alibaba.
According to the chief's story, Futaba has auditory and vision. There's a chance those are related to some important... It's hard to explain, but those memories may...
Basically, we just gotta steal...
Well, yeah.
So do we all agree about taking on Futaba's palace?
She's asked us to do so. If we heal Futaba's heart, it will...
I agree.
I've been wondering about how Boss said a lot happened after...
Hold on a second. Our investigation of her palace may not go like anything we've done up to this point.
Why's that?
Having an individual ask you to steal there's no telling what the palace ruler's disposition will be like. Or the distortion that'll be there. We may run into some unforeseen situation. Alright.
Well, let's get cracking on...
The ones we have at the moment are Futaba Sakura.
We got the who and the where, so all that's left...
Let us try going...
Boss is busy running the cafe, isn't he?
Important memories. I'll be able to remember everything if I... That has to be the case. I... definitely want this mission to succeed. If we can retrieve Futaba's memories, then I bet we can get mine back too. In any case, it's not every day you stumble upon a... You really do have a... You sure live up to my expectations.
All right.
Hey, they went on without us.
Now, the last keyword.
She's a shut-in, so we just gotta figure out what... If she can't get out, maybe a
Perhaps a labyrinth with an unknown exit.
Maybe an oasis?
Nothing so far. In that case, how about hell?
We don't have nearly enough clues.
If only we could ask her directly.
We can! Come on, let's go see Futaba.
But what will we say to get in?
What do you mean? We're sneaking in.
You have to be joking. Won't the door be locked for sure this time?
I'll take care of that. Oh, and I figured out where Futaba's room was when I snuck in last night.
What if we run into Boss, though? There's no way we'll be able to avoid his questions.
He's at work now, so I think we should be fine.
Oh.
Getting cold feet, Makoto? Don't worry, it'll be nothing. We've gone through loads of shit like this already.
This is our only choice, right? I suppose Futaba did get in contact with him. Perhaps she'll at least be willing to speak with him? Very well. Let's do this.
This is Futaba's room.
Futaba-chan!
There's no way...
Futaba-chan! I'm sorry for being startled and screaming yesterday.
No reaction.
This is gonna...
You're listening. Is it Ollie?
Why is she only reacting to that name?
You're Futaba Sakura, aren't you?
She's not responding.
Does she not like us saying?
We don't have time to dally around. We need her keyword before dealing with Alibaba.
We want to learn more about you. The reason why we came here is because we need the keyword to enter. That's why we want to talk with Futaba Sakura. You don't have to show yourself. Just answer some questions for... All right then. Our leader, the guy who lives in LeBlanc's attic, wants to... We're counting on you. Looks like you should ask... Looks like you should ask... Looks like you should... Tomb?
You think that's...
Try entering
Input accepted.
We got it!
Yes, you haven't forgotten your promise of helping us if we complete...
Well then, let's hurry up and go. And click.
You idiot!
It's a desert.
Yeah, we see that. Wait, what the... Our clothes are still the same?
Futaba herself is asking us to steal her heart. If she doesn't see us as an enemy, then your clothes don't change. But more importantly, I told you to be cautious. Why'd you activate it like that?
Is that why we ended up in a desert? Where's the tomb?
Even though we entered right in front of her room, we didn't end up inside it.
She must really want to keep people away from her.
I see.
What a bleak feeling this place has. It's the complete opposite of Kanashiro's Bank.
Let's hurry up and get going.
Is it that way?
Oh yeah, there's something shiny.
The tomb in the desert. I see. Anyway, let's make our way there.
Isn't that kind of far?
Are we gonna walk?
Of course not. My paws will get burned.
I've been waiting for this.
I'll make sure to put the AC on full blast.
You're so considerate.
Right.
All right, let's roll.
It's stuffy. Yes, I know. But it still beats opening the windows to the hot desert air. Hey, Ann, can I have a drink? Didn't you have mineral water?
I drank it already.
How are the guys?
Take this! Morons.
Is that it?
There we go.
What?
The AC ain't working at all. What the hell was...
That was the best I could do.
For real? You are...
What was that? You want...
Jeez, shut up!
To think her palace would be a pyramid.
Hey, a pyramid's a tomb, right?
Yes, it's a fair...
That's how it's mostly known. For instance, it's even said to be a device for...
Reviving the dead. It's beautiful nonetheless. It's perfect.
Hey, guys. I'm gonna melt. Oh, man.
I should write something. I can feel it. I can see it.
It seems...
Indeed.
Okay.
Yes.
I have something. Whoa!
What to do?
This is amazing!
Oh!
Let's go!
It's beautiful.
Do you think so?
Hey, is this?
That's Futaba's shadow.
Oh yeah, you've seen her face.
So you're Futaba Sakura.
Hey, where's the
It's doubtful that you wouldn't know where it is.
Hey! Say...
Don't be like... I'm sorry, Futaba. So, can you tell us where your
This is going no...
Will you guys...
Those who plunder my tomb, why have you come?
She talked.
What are you saying? You want us to
If you believe you can steal it.
That's rather defiant sound.
Perhaps this is that tsundere thing, where someone is harsh or sweet depending on the mood.
Considering the state that my palace is in, there is no way that you can steal it.
Creepy child. You killed her! You're a plague!
What are these voices?
Murderer!
Why don't you say something?
Murderer?
You're the one who killed
It's all
her!
your fault!
This is horrible.
Hey, the hell is this?
Don't come
Don't
near
just
me!
stand there, say something!
It's your fault!
Murderer!
That's right. I did it.
What?
I am the one who killed my mother.
What?
My mother exists here. I will remain here.
Our clothes.
She sees us as a threat now.
This... again.
Creepy child.
You killed her!
You're a
What's
plague
with that?
murderer!
Why don't you say
You're
something?
the one who killed her!
That's right. I killed Mom. This place is a tomb. I'll die here.
That's right. Die!
Don't come near me!
Don't just stand there, say something!
It's your fault!
No! Someone help me!
Damn it!
This is bad. I'm having a hard time getting a grasp. What now? Oh crap! Bad! Bad! Wait! You're right.
The date that Medjed is set for the alleged cleanse is 8/21. That day is fast approaching. The Phantom Thieves, whom they singled out, have not made any notable... Will Medjed carry out their cyber-terrorism?
In order to stop them, we need to help Futaba Sakura before the 21st. Our deadline is about 2 days prior, so the 19th.
Meeting up in Shibuya, then coming here is a pain, right? Let's...
Is everyone fine with this place?
We must take care not to be discovered.
There's no telling what may happen inside that pier. We all need to be cautious so that place doesn't become our graveyard.
Man, this is gonna be... We're dealing with international hackers, and look at...
How can you be enjoying this? This is a crisis of whether or not our group continues on, you know?
I know that!
That reminds me. While we were in the Mona car, you were staring at me with a dirty look, you perv.
Shut up! It was a great view! You guys were looking too, am I right?
Indeed. The pyramid's golden ratio was truly a sight to behold.
That ain't what I'm talking about.
I wasn't staring Lady On. I'm a gentleman after all.
It's not that you weren't, but that you couldn't since you were transformed, am I?
Will we be alright like this?
Not again! Mom! The sight of her palace bothers... Was that Alibaba proving what she said earlier? Hey, hey! Oh! Yes! Hey! I can't forgive them. Hey! Wow! Oh!
All right.
Now then.
Let's do it.